Bailey Hall keeps goal for a team which is playing only its second league game of 2025. Their first was a 4-1 loss at home to Derby. In defence, DJ Estai and Harry Evers flank Emmanuel Araboma and Louis Enaro Marcus, who was actually spotted playing grassroots football in Manchester. Joe Upton captains the host from midfield alongside Alvin Ayman. Joe Bradshaw is one to look out for, a lively 16-year-old left winger with 8 goals in 13 games this season. He was previously at Accrington Stanley. And leading the line, 17-year-old Sonny Lambie, who was given his first professional contract earlier this month, a number 9 with plenty of pace. Lawrence makes 4 changes to the team that played City and 2 to the team that was in Cup action in midweek. An agonising shootout defeat at West Ham in that Premier League Cup quarter-final. Coming in for Will Murdoch in goal is Cameron Byrne-Hughes, marshalling a 4-man defence of Reece Monroe, Albert Mills, Dan Armour and Godwill Kukonki, the physically imposing, recently turned 17-year-old who has been in several senior matchday squads this season. Tyler Fletcher sits at the base of midfield behind a duo of Jace Fitzgerald and James Bailey. Senior Gibraltar international James Scanlon, who has 10 goals in as many league games this season, begins on the right wing with Jim Thwaite, who has more often played centrally, out on the left. Victor Musa is through the middle. On the bench, it's a very warm welcome back to several players, including Jacob Devaney, who captained United in the FA Youth Cup third round, missed the 4th round with a small knock and is hoping to be ready for Wednesday's meeting with 9-time competition winners Chelsea. Welcome back also to Shay Lacey and James Overy. Dante Plunkett and goalkeeper Will Murdoch are the other substitutes.
We are ready to go. Referee just checking that watch, and it's going to be Liverpool to get us started. Sonny Lambie takes the centre spot kick as we are underway between Liverpool and United in the Under-18s Premier League North from Liverpool's academy ground. Estai comes back. It's won back by Kukonki. Fletcher, head up, spins the pass into the path of Albert Mills. It's a strong back 4 for Manchester United today. Kukonki, who's been involved in plenty of first-team squads in recent weeks. Dan Armour, Albert Mills and Reece Monroe. They are essentially 4 centre-halves who are also capable of playing out wide.
Yeah, good physique, 4 of them, big lads as well. You know, it's, as you say, they all play centre-back. Let's hope they can keep it tight today.
That ball out from Byrne-Hughes is intercepted, just forced ever so slightly, which is going to allow Bradshaw to curl one into the penalty area, but ambitious is what we should call that.
Well, at least the wind that we seem to have had over the last couple of days seems to die down, which makes it nice for the players to play in.
And more comfortable for the spectators to spectate in, because last night at Old Trafford was particularly chilly, and you might be able to hear a slight roughness in my voice after commentating on Harry Maguire's late winner. That's a little bit of a heavy touch, but Albert Mills is going to get himself out of that situation. Byrne-Hughes, the goalkeeper, out to Reece Monroe. Stretching for it. Liverpool keeping the pressure on Manchester United. 4 players, 5 players, all up on the edge of Manchester United's penalty area.
Yeah, hoping or forcing United to hit a long ball.
United unwilling to do that as Dan Armour brings it out of the penalty area. Mills. Monroe. Manchester United have got plenty of players committing themselves forward there. There were runs from all 4 forward players. United move backwards. Bailey comes back to Armour. Heard Adam Lawrence bellowing speed, Fletch, speed, because he wanted the ball moving a little bit quicker from the feet of Tyler Fletcher. That's a good ball forward. James Scanlon looks to bring it under control and turn at the same time. Just shows a little too much of it to the Liverpool defender. Bailey chasing this one. It is Ayman that can run away with it. Goes out to Evers, left-hand side for Liverpool. And a Horo Marcus back to the goalkeeper, Bailey Hall. Brought down on the chest of Kokonki. Good challenge goes in the end on Onanuga.
Yeah, he took it down well on his chest, just gets closed down so quickly. If the ball's not right at your feet, there's going to be a red shot right into your face. So, but a good challenge for Kokonki to knock that ball out as well.
Bit of a challenge there for Bailey Hall to bring the ball under control in his own penalty area. He does really well not to concede the corner. Wasn't the friendliest of passes back to him, was it?
Well, the keepers have to deal with everything now. Yeah, they're like a outfield player playing further back.
That's a lovely touch around the corner from Thwaites to find Kokonki. Back it comes to Bailey. Trademark undershirt pulled long over his hands. See that almost every time he plays, James Bailey. The offside flag goes up. Jace Fitzgerald adjudged to have gone a little too early.
Yeah, right in front of the linesman over on that side as well.
Well, he's back to the edge of the penalty area. Liverpool looking to build again with Araboma. And Horo Marcus sends it out to Onanuga. Again, look, Manchester United turn on the press, and this is what I was saying right at the start about strangling the life out of teams, just making life so difficult for Liverpool to gain any control. That's a good interception from Bailey. Reads the situation really well.
Yeah, he's done well. Had a decent game during the week at West Ham. Keeps everything nice and sharp and tidy.
He's actually playing on the opposite side to where he did against West Ham in midweek. Sort of in the left-hand channel rather than the right-hand channel where he was on Tuesday morning. It's well won back by Manchester United. Albert Mills doing the hard graft. Lovely from Tyler Fletcher, finds himself a bit of space. Short pass to Musa. Monroe. Comes to Scanlon. Scanlon rolls it back to halfway. Now back to the feet of Dan Armour. Armour finds Kokonki. Thwaites makes the run. Kokonki makes some space. Fletcher. Good spot from Fletcher, just couldn't quite get enough power on the ball to find James Scanlon out on that right-hand side.
Yeah, all red shots behind the ball. Trying to force United back. Oh, sort of cat and mouse in the first 10-15 minutes of the game.
It's actually been really good work from Manchester United in the build-up. Yet to create anything of real danger. Maybe this is it from Bailey. It's the ball away, James Bailey, in a bit of a crowd. Mills. Scanlon. Back it comes to Albert Mills. And Rose stayed high. Well drilled so far from Liverpool, isn't it? Making life really difficult to break them down, Arthur.
Yeah, they don't commit people into tackles unless they can sort of win it. You just got to control that ball and switching it like that. It's a great ball from Armour there with his left foot.
Got it out to Reece Monroe. Musa trying to hold that up and bring other players into the play. He's dispossessed, and it's Liverpool that are going to try the counter-attack down this right-hand side. That ball is out of play, and Joe Bradshaw will have to concede the throw-in.
I think the presence of Kokonki sort of scampering back maybe didn't help him, put him off. He's done enough to miscontrol that.
Ball is out to Fletcher. Monroe. More than happy to open up those legs and run, isn't he? James Scanlon comes into the middle. The offside flag goes up against Victor Musa, who finishes it off anyway.
Yeah, good finish as well. difficult for the strikers. They've just got to make the runs and hope that the timing the run is correct. Flag up right away there though, so nothing can do.
Assistant on the far side doing better than the assistant on the far side at Old Trafford last night.
Yeah.
That being said, absolutely take it, given some of the shocking decisions that have gone against United over the course of this season. Harry Maguire's thumping last-minute header, putting Manchester United through to the 5th round of the FA Cup.
Yeah, as soon as something like that happens, you immediately look to the linesman all the time now. No flag going up, so hopefully we've got the benefit of that late goal and onwards and upwards now.
Wonderful not having VAR, so as soon as the flag didn't go up, you knew that that was it. It was going to count. Cameron Byrne-Hughes coming into the side today. It's been Will Murdoch last couple of nights. Will Murdoch was actually at Old Trafford last night, helping warm up Hubert Grashik. And that's a lovely ball into the penalty area. Can it be collected? It cannot. It is cleared away by Liverpool. Will be a Manchester United throw-in. Yeah. So with the injuries to Altay Bayindir and Tom Heaton, it ended up being under-21s keeper Hubert Grashik that was on the bench. And then Will Murdoch was there helping warm up the goalkeepers as well, which is, it's just a great experience for the under-18s and under-21s to be able to do that.
Exactly. I was just going to say exactly that. Fantastic for him to do all that in front of such a big crowd as well.
Jim Thwaites making some room for himself. Ball down the right-hand side, just a little bit too much on it from James Scanlon. Chase Fitzgerald can't make up the ground.
Yeah, just too much club on that. Just needed to roll along the ground into the channel for Fitzgerald there, who'd made the run.
It's a positive start from Manchester United.
Keeping Liverpool forced back in their own half, really, can't get them out.
Again, one back, ball into the middle. It's just too far ahead of Victor Musa. That pressure telling already for Manchester United. Thwaites closing down quickly and receiving the approval of Adam Lawrence.
Yeah, making life difficult for them to try to get at least to the halfway line. You just got to keep that going.
Ball down the left-hand side is going to go out for a Manchester United throw-in, and so far so good for the under-18s. They have been dominant in possession, and they've dealt with any problems coming the other back the other way. All helped on by Monroe, brought down by Victor Musa. It's going to be a Liverpool throw. Musa just under a little bit of pressure there, wasn't he, as he tried to bring that down?
Yeah, the Liverpool defenders touch tight, keeping them going, forcing backwards, almost on the dead ball line there, out wide there. Control's got to be spot on.
That's lovely work from Chase Fitzgerald to steal the ball back for United. Reece Monroe. Just takes his time, recycles it, and Manchester United can move it out to the opposite side. Through Dan Armour and into the feet of Godwill Kakonki. And a look for Thwaites down that left-hand side, who should get there. It's going to be a decent challenge that goes in from Araboma.
That's the sort of ball you want into the channel. Kakonki was just spoke on the other side with Scanlon's lifted it a little bit too high, but it gives Thwaites a chance there. Kenny Dalglish there watching
Just
this young side, yeah. Still looks well.
I don't know whether we'll get the pictures are being provided to us by Liverpool today, so not sure. They've spotted Kenny Dalglish watching on from the balcony. But there he is. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 0. We've played 13 minutes. United have been relatively dominant, but that has been given away in a dangerous spot. All of a sudden, Liverpool coming forward. Sonny Lambie down to the right-hand side, looking for Bradshaw, who has gone too early. The offside flag goes up against him.
Yeah, I thought they were just going on the edge of the box there. I thought the lad was winding up for a shot. Elected to play it wide.
Goalkeeper Cameron Byrne-Hughes goes out to the right-hand side to find Albert Mills. Fitzgerald, who's playing in a old-school box-to-box type role at the moment, Arthur. He's picking the ball up off the back four, and then he's making runs into channels at the opposite end of the field. That's a ball into Victor Musa. Brings the ball down under his head, but then just maybe is slightly unnerved by the rapidly approaching Araboma. There he is, Kenny Dalglish. Deep in conversation. Some player he was in his day, Arthur.
Excellent, yeah. And the good thing is a nice chap as well.
That's good to know.
Even though he'd kick you if you had a chance.
Yeah. Get the feeling that is the Union of Scotsmen talking right there. Liverpool on the charge with Tyler Martin. Ball into the penalty area from Evers. All the way out the opposite side. Manchester United will have the throw-in. Just about to hit 15 minutes played. What do you think United have done well, Arthur? What do you think they need to do better?
They've been very positive with the ball and they've used the ball well. You've got to just turn that into chances, really. You want the ball to go a bit wider if you can and get some decent crosses in, but it's been very congested, especially in the middle of the park. And as soon as Liverpool get dispossessed, they get everybody behind the ball and try to make it difficult for United to build up. But they've done well moving the ball around.
Best piece of control of the game so far there from Reece Monroe, off his backside to keep the ball under control. Absolutely brilliant. This is Bailey going to swing the cross into the penalty area. I tell you what, it's not a bad ball at all from James Bailey, because Victor Musa was lurking.
That's what the strikers want. I was going, sorry for interrupting. They want early balls going in. If you get half a chance, you get that ball in there.
Absolutely right, Arthur. Musa will be wanting to find a way to get himself on the score sheet. Has had the ball in the back of the net that's been ruled out for offside. This is Thwaites, sent it to the back post. Header comes in. Chance here for Victor Musa. There it is. I said he might want to get on the score sheet. He definitely has. Victor Musa from close range, giving United the lead. Liverpool 0, United 1.
He must have heard you. Difficult header as well, the way it's headed back down, bounced up. There's not a lot of pace on the ball. I think it was Armour winning it, but he's done well to loop that over the goalkeeper.
It's actually a really good ball to the back post, and it's Albert Mills that actually gets the touch back across goal. The all-important touch, and Victor Musa from close range.
Just nodding it over the goalkeeper. Tough one that to really execute. He's done it well there.
Pats on the back all round for Victor Musa. Gets himself on the score sheet. Maybe hasn't had as many goals this season as he would have liked. Victor Musa. Always a chance to put that right, though, if you're in the right place at the right time, like he was there.
Yeah, the first 15 minutes of this game, I think United have enjoyed better possession, attacking-wise, than Liverpool have, and well worth a one-goal lead.
That's Victor's third of the season for the under-18s. Thwaites, lovely footwork from him. Kokonki's going to get it back. Thwaites takes no chances. Sets it up for Dan Armour to bring it away. Ball into the channel is just too far ahead of Reece Monroe. Seen a lot of Jim Thwaites playing in central positions for United over the course of the season. Second game where we've seen him playing off the left. He seems to be getting used to that position.
Gets a little bit more room in there, getting away from the congestion in the middle of the park where everything's got to be exactly right all the time. He looks comfortable on that left-hand side, cutting in on his right foot.
Also hit the post against West Ham in that Premier League Cup defeat in the end on penalties. But he rattled the post, didn't he, from a free kick, and we've seen him score some spectacular ones this season. James Scanlon also hitting the post in the second half of that game. Could easily have gone the opposite way. Well, that's brilliant from Jim Thwaites. Thwaites has got Musa to the left. Musa in a little bit of space, onto his left foot. Going to stand up the cross, plays it against the shins of Enahoro Marcus, and behind it goes for a corner.
Yeah, his first touch just took him a little bit further wide left, and then the angle becomes more difficult then, so it becomes, you're looking for a cross in to roll somebody in.
It's going to be Thwaites that comes over to take the corner. Musa would always prefer to be on his left foot. That one just taking him a little wider than he wanted. Swung in again. Heads go up again. Liverpool on this occasion can get the ball clear. Bailey. Bailey sees a little pocket to run into. Armour. Comes across to Albert Mills. Back in field it goes from Tyler Fletcher. Monroe is in a crunching collision. It's actually a really good tackle from Liverpool.
Yeah, clattered him there, won the ball as well, but we've got it back.
Scanlon, who's switched out to the left-hand side. Thwaites.
Just unlucky there, Fitzgerald, thought he'd won that.
A real option here, but the effort from Tyler Martin is a little on the tame side. Good run from Tyler Martin. Armour just going to take his time here. Back it goes to Burn Hughes. Monroe.
Well done, Jace. Jace, good position.
Armour. Is that to Bailey? Thwaites is looking to give it back to Bailey. Just misplaces that ever so slightly. So United retreating. Kokonki's going to step in there ahead of Bradshaw and steal it away.
Yeah, good recovery. He pushed up as well, Kokonki on that left-hand side.
Kokonki back to Armour. Monroe in plenty of space, brings the ball down and can start the charge down the right-hand side. Scanlon comes back to Fletcher. Tyler Fletcher back out to Scanlon. United dominant in possession, have got the goal as well after creating that chance from the set piece.
Just got to keep moving that ball around quickly. Try to just move this Liverpool midfield and back four. Kokonki just gets that a little bit too far left. Right idea.
The early ball forward has been on 4 or 5 occasions over the course of the first 20 minutes. United obviously wanted to build up through the middle, but real opportunity to get it forward quickly. Across it comes now to Reece Monroe. Monroe driving down that right-hand side. Finds some space for Scanlon. Scanlon's going to stand this up towards the back post. Victor Musa was ready and waiting, but Esdai manages to get in and nod it behind for another corner.
Yeah, fullback Esdai just nicks in front of Musa there. On the blind side.
So, another corner for United. This is the side that they scored from. Jim Thwaites is on delivery duties from the left-hand side. All lined up at the back post, now come rushing forward United. Header comes in and cleared away off the line. Pops back out to James Scanlon, just tries to find himself a yard of space. Can't do that on the first time of asking it, allows the ball to be cleared away.
Yeah, I looked for a second there, it was just going to be a decisive header as well.
It was another excellent ball in, wasn't it, from Jim Thwaites on this left-hand side?
Yeah, just headed down.
Kokonki that gets his forehead to it. Wide to the left for Liverpool. Again, the pressure comes from Manchester United. Scanlon helping out too. Very nearly gets there, James Scanlon. Long ball cleared away. Joshua Sonny Lambie chasing after it. Not going to be able to get there. Fitzgerald finds Fletcher. Fitzgerald upended by Onanuga. The referee says that's a free kick, which United take quickly, and Tyler Fletcher bringing the ball away. He's trying to send that all the way through midfield, wasn't he, Tyler Fletcher? Just
trying to catch Liverpool out as well. They had 3 or 4 players up there ahead of the ball. Almost threaded it through the middle of the park there.
Asking a lot to get it threaded all the way through. Scanlon, though, will try and get on the end of this. All of a sudden, it's problems for Liverpool. It's really well done. Fletcher's not going to be able to get there. Scanlon in those situations is so dangerous. That's why he's got 10 in 10. Hyman does really well to keep hold of possession here. Ball is swung in. Monroe reaching with that foot. Then the opposite foot. The shot is eventually smashed back towards goal. I think that has come off the fingertips of Byrne Hughes. And if so, it's a really top save.
I was just going to say, he's full length there. It's got to be close. Yeah, it might have came off Monroe, possibly. But the keeper's full stretch anyway, Byrne Hughes, and he's had that covered anyway, but it was the best attempt they've had.
That corner comes all the way out on the opposite side for a Manchester United throw-in. So all of that work for Liverpool to get themselves in a good position, and DJ Estai's run down this right-hand side leads to an overhit corner. Turn round the corner, one back by Liverpool. Heyman comes out to the right-hand side to Estai. Back it comes now to Upton.
Good play, forcing them back, all the way back to the goalkeeper.
Musa also pressurising the goalkeeper as well. It's the way to defend if you're Manchester United. Just slide along, keep pressure on the ball, force your opponents backwards. It's also a great way to defend without actually having to make a tackle, Arthur.
Yeah, it's just as good as making. If you can make the opposition go backwards more often than forwards, it's just as good as making a tackle anyway.
And then a loose touch allows James Scanlon in on the edge of the penalty area. Lovely bit of skill from Scanlon. Into the penalty area he goes. Challenge comes in, and it needed to be timed perfectly. It was, and it pops out to Fitzgerald. And now Monroe. Monroe swings the crossing. Victor Musa again! At the double, Victor Musa. 2 headers, 2-0. Liverpool 0, Manchester United 2.
That's a great header. Had a lot to do there as well. Good ball in from Monroe. And exactly what strikers want. Fast balls coming in, pace on them. And he's adjusted his body there, Musa, to get away from the marker. Coming backwards as well, away for the goals. Great header.
He just ghosts away from one and behind another and throws himself at it. His commitment. Smiles all round from Manchester United. That's a great cross and a top header.
Yeah, he's got to come away from his defender, come away for goals, and he just manages to bend his body really and shape his neck round and get the power on that.
Not sure that Liverpool are going to want to see that marking back anytime soon, because he has got himself free very easily there, Victor Musa, hasn't he?
I think sometimes you just got to hold your hands up and say it's good play by the striker we're playing against. Top goal.
Well, he's on a hat-trick now, Victor Musa. Having some treatment here on the near side. Got a Liverpool player struggling just a little with left wrist, potentially. Just keep an eye on that situation. Don't know who it is. Might be Araboma. Joe Upton's coming across now to the bench to have a chat with Mark Bridge-Wilkinson, who just having a little whisper in his ear. There it is. Just trying to give him tactically something to talk about. Yeah, looks a bit sore, that, doesn't it?
I think his body weight might have fell on it. A difficult one. It's an injury you don't expect, actually.
You know immediately if you've ever done something to your arm hand like that, you know almost straight away if you've caused yourself a mischief. And Araboma's had to go off to the sidelines for a little more treatment. Forward is into a dangerous position, but Dan Armour, nice and calm, comes back to Burn Hughes. Scanlon, all of a sudden, has found his feet in the game, hasn't he, James Scanlon? Has been causing problems that have led to opportunities. Bailey. Comes out to Kokonki. Gets a little lucky. Falls to Bailey in the penalty area. He's going to win his side another corner.
Yeah, positive play by Bailey. Initially running through the middle of the park with the ball. Commits people to him. Knocks it wide. Gets a little bit of lucky. Good fortune. Drives into the box, and it's just what you want to see from a midfield player. Driving at your opponents if you've got the ball out your feet.
Emmanuel Araboma is back onto the field for Liverpool, still favouring that left arm ever so slightly. Here is the delivery, whipped in. Loose inside the box as Kokonki spins on it, gets his shot away, which takes a deflection over the bar.
Yeah, difficult one to hit. He's actually trusting himself round. Gets deflected and gets another corner.
Well, Manchester United's under-18s are in FA Youth Cup action against Chelsea on Wednesday. Liverpool lost to Preston in the FA Youth Cup. In fact, Preston stuck 4 past them in the FA Youth Cup. Manchester United then going on to beat Preston themselves. Liverpool with Sonny Lambie. Needs to try and get this ball away. Instead, plays his teammate into a spot of bother, and Jace Fitzgerald, almost helped out by James Bailey, just couldn't bring the ball under control.
Two of them just got tangled up there, I think. A little bit of putting each other off at the same time. Thought they had the ball, then it's gone.
Liverpool, again, looking to build from the back. This is Araboma. Estai, pressured, has to go backwards. Strong challenge from Dan Armour. There is a foul there from James Bailey. Just had hold, didn't he, of Alvin Ayman. Upton, back to Araboma. Musa closing down, forces the goalkeeper long. Second ball won by Liverpool. Down the left it goes. Picked up by Evers. Monroe. Calmly done by Manchester United's captain.
Yeah, didn't panic and got the ball back to Burnhughes, who launches it forward.
Well, there's another good ball into the penalty area for Liverpool. An attempt early, but a slip from Evers, and the ball is all the way out on the far side.
Yeah, the tackle going in, I think, where he's rubbing his shin at the moment. He must have caught him, but just did enough to put him off and overhit that ball.
As it goes to Kokonki, who takes the throw into Fletcher. Kokonki gets the ball away. Headed back by Araboma, brought down by Fletcher. Just a little bit scrappy inside the midfield area. It's Liverpool that can tidy up those scraps. Trying to find a way to play some football here, Liverpool. United leading by 2-0. And that's a really good bit of defending from Tyler Fletcher. Just steps in and intercepts that ball into the channel.
Yeah, it looked as if that ball was going to be slotted through for a red shot. He's done well there reading that and then getting possession back to his team.
Thwaite sending that ball back as well to Albert Mills was exactly what was needed at that point. Takes all of the pressure off Manchester United and they can build again. Kokonki. Tell you what, that's very nearly an incredible ball from Godwill Kokonki as he tried to curl that into the path of Victor Musa.
Into the channels, the balls are on all the time there. A good run from Musa, and the Liverpool defender cut it out, but he managed to nick it off his feet.
Good scanners. Scanners, like it.
This is James Bailey. Comes back to Dan Armour. Ball is on to Monroe out on that far side. Fletcher's going to send the ball now to Reece Monroe, provided the cross for Manchester United's second goal. Gets it again. Was thinking about that early ball into the penalty area, Arthur, wasn't he?
The cross he put in for the goal sort of makes the goal, but although Musa had a lot of work to do to bend his body around and get that header on target.
Scanlon gets it out to the right-hand side, drilled back across. Well, that is another brilliant ball into the penalty area. It just needed somebody launching themselves at the back post. Instead, it flies wide.
Yeah, another early ball. First time from Fitzgerald there coming in. He's not quite down at the dead ball line, but it comes in early, and Musa was the closest United shot, I think. Just a little bit too fast for him, but good early ball.
They always look dangerous, don't they? Those balls that are fizzed all the way through the penalty area like that.
Well, defenders don't like it because you're running back towards your own goals and you don't want to get any touch of anything.
Yes.
Bailey comes back to Armour. It's a good turn from Dan Armour. It's a good pass from Dan Armour. And Thwaites is going to get Manchester United moving again. That's a lovely crossfield ball to James Scanlon. Scanlon's got some options. Leaves it behind, but then goes again, the Gibraltar international. Fletcher. Bailey. Out it comes to Kokonki. Kokonki. Got a couple of interested parties here, but he's going to get to the byline. Pokes it away. He's looking for Thwaites. Can't get it.
Yeah, boxed himself in there towards the corner flag. You just don't want to be caught in there because red shirts are surrounding you, try to get the foot in and get the ball off you.
7 or 8 minutes to go until we get to the half-time interval. Bailey lifts this into the penalty area. Musa picks it up. Scanlon takes over. Right-footed effort is blocked and turned away. It's probably right for James Scanlon to hit that on his right foot rather than Victor Musa, who is a little more left-footed. Albert Mills calmly to Dan Armour. Lovely turn from Thwaites to get himself away from Alvin Ayman. Bailey. Fletcher takes over. Kokonki first time to Thwaites. Thwaites can't get it back to Kokonki. Well, those two are finding some room down this left-hand side.
Yeah, they've had a lot of joy down here.
Tyler Fletcher just leans on the back of Alvin Ayman. It's caught away by Sonny Lambie. It's a really good ball out to the right-hand side to Bradshaw as well. Bradshaw edge of the penalty area. His shot blocked brilliantly by Albert Mills. Liverpool have looked like they might pose a little danger on the counter-attack, Arthur.
And when they've had the chance to get the ball forward as quick as they can, really, but for a long periods of this game, they've been chasing the ball. United have been so dominant and well worthy of their 2-0 lead at the moment.
Hard to argue with what Arthur's saying there, as that ball from Jace Fitzgerald is perfectly to feet for James Scanlon. And it goes to Tyler Fletcher. Ball back to Fitzgerald. Out to Reece Munro. Reece Munro has time to measure that cross in. Doesn't quite get enough lift on it. Given away though, James Scanlon, edge of the penalty area. Back out to Reece Munro. Reece Munro again from that right-hand side, just trying to find himself some room. He had the shouts of play around coming from Adam Lawrence.
Yeah, the Liverpool team all behind the ball and they're going at walking pace now. They've been chasing United really for best part of the first half here, 40 odd minutes now.
And they have been chasing pretty hard as well. Out of play it goes off DJ Estai. Kokonki, who is an imposing figure for a 17-year-old, Arthur.
Yeah, big lad. They've done well. He's quick on his feet as well.
Yeah.
2-footed.
Strong, athletic, reads the game well. Scanlon tries to force his way through the middle. It's actually a decent hit in the end from Jace Fitzgerald, but it's straight at Bailey Hall.
Yeah, it just fell nicely for him to control there and hit it on the half volley. Good play by Scanlon, running at defenders. You get mistakes happening, but he's caught that well, Fitzgerald, but unfortunately straight at the keeper, Hall.
Ball forward from Liverpool is cleared up by Dan Armour and Albert Mills. Mills goes out to the right to find Reece Munro. Munro more than happy to run there, and Scanlon chasing after the pass. The ball is knocked out of play. Got two really physically powerful fullbacks playing for Manchester United in Kokonki and Reece Munro. We've spoken about them having played centre half. They are a handful to deal with. Such willing runners too. This is DJ Estai. Estai is looking for Alvin Ayman, but tied
well.
it up again.
He's done well reading the situation there. Fletcher knew where the pass was going.
Very good footballing brain as Tyler Fletcher. Scanlon just has to slow down and wait for some reinforcements to join him. Elsewhere in the Under-18s Premier League North, Sunderland leading Leeds by a goal to nil. Stoke 1-0 up against Derby County. That's a good ball to Reece Munro. Munro gets the cross in. Oh, it's only just behind Victor Musa, who's got his head on his hands because he realised that was very definitely an opportunity for the hat-trick. Instead, it's a counter-attack for Liverpool. That's brilliantly done. Is the shot going to come in? It does. And it's been drilled home, and Manchester United have been pegged back. It's a brilliant effort from the edge of the penalty area from Josh Sonny Lambie. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2.
Yeah, cutting in, hitting United on the counter break there, cutting in, takes an extra touch there, opens the goals even further, giving Burnhus no chance. The angle's tight where he starts with, but the more he goes along the 18-yard line, the goals are opening up all the time, and his last touch there just makes him very central. So probably I would say against the run of play for the amount of possession United have had, and but it shows you what they're capable of doing if they can hit you on the break.
Yeah, absolutely right. The touch for me is the one that he has to take to beat Albert Mills there, and he does brilliantly well to give himself that space, at which point it's then a case of when Josh Sonny Lambie's going to strike the football. Manchester United unable to get back to him.
Keep blocking as well. Right. Go on, it's all right, tight. It's okay.
Back now to the goalkeeper, Bern Hughes.
Good.
Monroe. Flick round the corner. There's not quite enough pace on it to carry it to where it needed to be. Liverpool coming back in the opposite direction. Thwaite reads it again fantastically and intercepts. Kokonki going to keep this in. Plays it to Bailey. Forward from Fletcher. Fitzgerald. Pulled back to Dan Armour. Fitzgerald again.
Yeah, he comes deep when he has to get the ball. Obviously wants the ball further up the pitch, but he's got no problem coming deep to get it.
Ball out to Kokonki. United looking dangerous when they're able to move that ball with 1 and 2 touches, aren't they?
Yeah, the midfield lads, Bailey, Fitzgerald and Fletcher have strangled the life out of Liverpool's midfield here, and the use of the ball's been excellent.
Into stoppages at the end of the first half. Into the feet of Thwaite. Kokonki goes on the outside, gets the left-footed cross in too. Should be a Manchester United corner just before we get to the break.
Yeah, good play again from Kokonki, getting that dead ball line, firing in a low cross. It's got to be dealt with, and don't know whether it went out for a corner or not, but good positive play, getting to the dead ball line, firing in a low ball, hoping one of your white shirts is going to be on the end of it.
It is actually a throw-in to Manchester United rather than the corner. Good clearance in the end from Liverpool. It's well won back by Dan Armour. Armour just allowing Liverpool to push out, which actually might create a little bit more space in behind if United can now move it with a bit of urgency down the right. Armour to Kokonki. Kokonki wanted that first time ball to Thwaite. It's well blocked by Esdai. Fletcher. Just has to evade the challenge of Josh Sonny Lambie. It's a bit of a half-hearted tackle from the Liverpool forward. Here's the ball over the top for Scanlon to run onto. Can't be kept in. It's a loose touch, isn't it, from Henahoro Marcus? Are we going to have enough time for the corner?
Yeah, they've done well. They've done well the whole half with the corners they've had, especially from down this left-hand side. Get one on the other side through it. So walking over to hopefully hit this last. Well, it might be enough time to hit it.
Should have enough time to take this corner. If it's cleared away, that will be the last action of the first half. Thwaites, right-footed outswinger into the penalty area. Up, going ahead. So it's just wide. I don't know who it came off. Maybe Dan Armour inside the penalty area. And it's only just wide of the upright. And that means it's half-time. Manchester United racing to a 2-0 lead. 2 headers from Victor Musa, putting United 2 in front. Then, just before the break, Joshua Sonny Lambie finding some space to drill home from close range at half-time. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. It's going to be Manchester United to get us back underway in the second half. Victor Musa standing over the ball. Referee checking with everybody that they're ready to go. Thumbs up from the assistant on the far side, thumbs up from the assistant on the near side. Now 36 watches to reset and make sure that you start the timer correctly. Whistle goes. Not quite. We've got Jim Thwaites standing inside the Liverpool half. Manchester United get us underway in the second half of Liverpool against United in the under-18s Premier League North. It is advantage Manchester United going into the second period. Liverpool looking to get the ball away through Araboma. Headed on by Bradshaw. Intercepted by United. Bailey comes back to Armour. Armour sends this on to Albert Mills. Turned around the corner. Scanlon got the overlapping run there of Reece Munro. United starting the second half in very much the same way that they ended the first. That is, in control of the football. Fletcher takes a touch and then releases it into midfield, but finds only a red shirt. First opportunity of the second half might well fall to Liverpool here. Sonny Lambie goes out to the right-hand side. Alvin Ayman. Evers. Martin. Back to Evers. Floats a ball in, but too close to Cameron Byrne-Hughes.
Yeah, comfortable for Byrne-Hughes there. Gives him an early touch of the ball.
Well, Byrne-Hughes is just going to roll this ball out in front of him. Fletcher trying to make a bit of a move to give him an option. Kenny Dalglish has shifted position for the second half. Tyler Martin again down the left-hand side. Liverpool on the attack. Well, can't take any chances there, can he, Albert Mills? He realises that Onanuga's right behind him, so knocks it behind for the corner. Yeah,
he could sense, I think, that he was going to get put under pressure if he takes a touch of the ball, so just knock it out and get everybody regrouped.
Left wing corner for Liverpool. Drilled into the box, headed away. Victor Musa thumped back into the box, and Cameron Byrne-Hughes doesn't see it till late. Does pretty well in the end to both stop it and collect it. Yeah, hitting the half volley there. Fortunately went straight at him, but he still got to deal with it. It was drilled in. Decent header from Victor Musa. Not even sure it was the half volley. Might well have been the full volley from the edge of the penalty area. Well, he's hit it on as soon as it's come out, yeah. Byrne-Hughes sees it very late, deals with it very well. Across it goes from Mills. Infield to Fletcher. Sonny Lambie applying some pressure. Good football from Tyler Fletcher. Munro gets it into the channel. He's looking for Scanlon. It's just slightly overhit from the Manchester United captain. Yeah, right idea. They've used the channels well, from both right and left. They're just a little bit too much on the pace on that ball. James Scanlon wearing number 7. 2024 was a big year for James Scanlon. Sure, he'll be looking to make 2025 just as successful. Scored a hatful of goals for Manchester United. Was important in that under-18s Premier League North and playoff win. Made his Gibraltar full international debut. Pretty good year.
I'm sure he'll be looking to continue that for the rest of the year as well.
This is Evers. It's a solid challenge that goes in from Chase Fitzgerald, who does like that side of the game.
Yeah, that's what his game's all about, you know, getting the ball back, but he certainly his use of the balls has been excellent as well.
All over the top is a really, really good one, and that's a top save. But can Manchester United keep it out? They can, but only just. It's going to go out for a corner, I think. And Liverpool very nearly find themselves back level.
Yeah, long ball into the centre of the defence, and his touch there sort of would have went in his favour, really. Didn't surprise Burn Hughes, got a strong arm on it.
Whipped in. Cleared away. Victor Musa back and helping out his defence, isn't he? Couple of headers that he's now made from set pieces inside the penalty area.
Yeah, part of the game to come back and help out when you've got defensive duties to call on.
Kokonki. This is brought away by Bailey. Leaves it for Godwill Kokonki, who looks to hurdle the tackle, but eventually comes off the Manchester United left back and out for a Liverpool throw.
Yeah, him and Bailey on that left-hand side dovetail quite well with each other.
Liverpool looking to play through that United press, and they do so. Into the centre of the pitch it comes to Onanuga. Intercepted by Reece Monroe. That's a foul. And it's spotted by the officials too. Pretty straightforward one, that, for the referee.
Just adjusting his laces before he got up.
Albert Mills surveys what's in front of him. Just a little on the heavy side, that from Albert Mills. Fitzgerald. That's into midfield, where it's won by Jim Thwaite. Back now to Albert Mills, Fletcher, Armour. Again, Liverpool just standing off. They're allowing Manchester United's centre-backs to have possession of the ball, making themselves difficult to break down. Bailey turns away from danger. Fletcher. Just no easy passes that on from Albert Mills on this right-hand side.
Yeah, it's hard to go through the middle. You've got to actually stretch and use the full width of the pitch. Monroe on this right-hand side on the touchline. Miscontrol there, just ball goes out of play.
That's the error forced, isn't it? That's just trying something a little bit more risky, and that risk not quite paying off. Monroe looks to get the challenge in. Somehow it's Liverpool that come away with that ball. It's really good ball retention from Alvin Ayman. Chase Fitzgerald keeps his feet, and that's the right thing to do because it forces Liverpool backwards. You can hear the praise coming from Adam Lawrence on the Manchester United technical area.
Yeah, midfield. Sorry, the left fullback couldn't keep that pass in. Spinning a little bit in front of him, I feel.
Burn Hughes. Sent out to Monroe. Fletcher sees an early opportunity to whip it out to the left-hand side, and Bailey, good ball from Fletcher. Counter-attack coming from Manchester United. Kukonki in the penalty area. Lovely challenge comes in to prevent United making any further progress.
Yeah, that's what he does well, Bailey. I feel he gets the ball out of his feet and runs directly at his opponents and forcing them back. Gained the 30-40 yards there. Just didn't put enough pace on the pass there for Kukonki, who was wide left.
United again. Building from the back. Liverpool again trying to prevent them from doing that. Seems most of the action that we've seen in this game has come in this penalty area, Arthur. And Manchester United will be trying to change that. Bailey. Kukonki comes back to Thwaites. Early ball into Fletcher. Evades the challenge. Stands one up. That's a good ball into Scanlon. Lets it run. That should be a Manchester United corner.
Yeah, that's what he was thinking.
Well, that's clearly come off the Liverpool player.
It felt as if he could control that ball, he was in for a shot.
I don't understand why James Scanlon would let that run unless it had come off a...
He obviously feels it did come off the Liverpool player.
Second one. Back tackle.
There's Sonny Lambie, who's allowed to turn. Ball is out to the left-hand side where Tyler Martin can bring the ball on. It's a good tackle from Reece Munro. Ball's back into the penalty area where it's punched clear by Cameron Byrne-Hughes. Jace Fitzgerald evades a sea of Liverpool legs to get the ball to Reece Munro. The ball back to Jace Fitzgerald's not a fun one. And this is Onanuga. Tries to get it past Cameron Byrne-Hughes, who at the second time of asking can grasp it.
Yeah, he done excellently there, Fitzgerald. It's just the last pass back to him. You've got to look a little bit long then to get yourself out of it. Monroe rolls it back to him. Take another touch and you're going to get closed down.
Yeah,
Byrne-Hughes has done well there.
I don't think Jace Fitzgerald's going to be thanking his captain for putting him in that position. Change coming for Manchester United as Jacob Devaney is being readied in the technical area. Munro, infield to Fletcher. Fletcher with that switcher play out to Kukonki. Brings it down. Bailey. Thwaites evading a couple of challenges, finds Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald has the right-footed effort, just drags it wide.
Yeah, got himself in a good position there, good control. Just didn't quite execute it when they hit the shot off.
Again, it was great work from United to get themselves into that position. Just didn't quite get the cleanest of connections on it, did he?
Yeah, just maybe snatched it a little bit, but at least he's up there with an attempt.
One back by Fletcher. Oh, he almost squeezes that through to Victor Musa on the edge of the penalty area. Cross to Liverpool, and now they try and build around this Manchester United harrying midfield. Fletcher does brilliantly, and he finds Fitzgerald, who's going to put this back towards the edge of the penalty area. Needed to find James Scanlon there, really, rather than Tyler Fletcher.
Exactly right there. Puts a bit more pace in that. Scanlon might have been away.
Chance here from Sonny Lambie. Intercepted by Scanlon. Touch takes him away from the challenge as well. Been no ball won there, has there, by Liverpool, but the referee not giving a free kick.
I think he thought about it. Never mind, United got on with the ball and retained possession again. Just got to keep moving it.
Didn't feel like any ball had been won there from Tyler Martin. That one is won cleanly by Liverpool, and it is Esdai into the penalty area. Chance from the edge of the box. Oh, it's only just wide. It was a rifled effort, wasn't it, from Joe Bradshaw?
Yeah, I think he's just cut across that and sort of slicing it a little bit wider. Burn Hughes sort of had that covered and realised it's going wide. Just maybe hit across that a little bit, and it's always going to fade further away.
Here is the substitution for Manchester United that we were anticipating. It's going to be Jace Fitzgerald that makes way, and it's Jacob Devaney who will replace him. Jacob Devaney, who missed the last FA Youth Cup game with a bit of a knock. Really good for Manchester United to have him back and available. Experienced player, second-year scholar Jacob Devaney, and an important part of what Manchester United do. He's like you've not seen Jacob Devaney play before. He's like a metronome, really. He sort of breaks up play brilliantly, but just keeps everything moving in the right direction, doesn't he, Arthur?
Typical midfield player, knows how to win the ball and then knows how to use it. Fitzgerald had gone off, and just an ideal replacement for him.
Out it comes from Cameron Burn-Hughes to Dan Armour, who finds Devaney for his first touch of the game. Just wants to give himself a bit more space to think about what happens next. Bailey. Devaney. A slight change of position, actually, for James Bailey. Looks to be pushed a little bit further wide left, and it's allowed Thwaites to come infield. It's a decent ball up to James Scanlon. Has he stayed onside? I think he has. Scanlon finds himself a bit of space. There's at least a foul in there, yeah. And James Scanlon is eventually awarded that free kick.
Yeah, Fletcher had supported him as well. But Scanlon, I think, had the beating there to get to the dead ball line and get the ball in. That's what he's trying to do, I think.
Well, I think that's the first one. That's the second one. Yeah, look, it's definitely a free kick for one of the two. I do love a defender that pleads innocence, though. Enahora Marcus looking at the referee going, what did I do wrong? Apart from kicking him twice, what did I do wrong?
You've got to have that look in your face.
Jim Thwaites will deliver into the penalty area, too close to the goalkeeper, Bailey Hall, who claims above his head.
Yeah, he's got enough whip on it, but he just needs a little bit more on it. But he can hit in a great dead ball, Jim Thwaites.
Devaney keeps the pressure on the ball. Scanlon going to chase this one back. Onanuga comes back to Enahora Marcus. It's going to be won by Devaney. Does brilliantly well too to find Fletcher, who looks to get it across the penalty area. Can't get it through to Jim Thwaites. Martin. Back to Evers. Victor Musa closing down. Forces the goalkeeper long. United looking to turn the ball over. This is Sonny Lambie.
Yeah, good feet.
Kokonki trying to keep up there with Estai.
Yeah, I'd echo that. Well done, James. He's done that a lot. Tracking back, almost unlucky to win the throw-in there.
Certainly got an engine on him. Referee is going to blow for the free kick. The free kick has been given due to the boot removal of Alvin Ayman. Referee judging that it must have been Manchester United contact with the right boot that removed it from the foot of the Liverpool midfielder.
It's like slippers now that they wear, isn't it? It's just any touch and the boots come off.
I see all sorts of boot fastening mechanisms now, not just laces, there's all sorts going on. Self-fastening, and ones where you twist a fixing on the front and it makes them tighter. Boot technology has changed somewhat. James Scanlon times that pass to Reece Monroe comes back infield looking for Scanlon. Scanlon takes over. Fouled again on the edge of the penalty area. Referee says no. Down goes Victor Musa. That one is a foul on the edge of the penalty area. And referee says no penalty, but instead a free kick.
The second one looks as if it's inside the box, and I think maybe he's covered himself by blowing for the first one. First one's outside. Both on the
outside,
line, yeah.
I agreed with you at first assessment.
It did, yeah.
And then did the sensible thing of waiting for the replay before I committed, Arthur. Otherwise, learnt my lesson. I've been made to look a fool too often.
A little bit more diplomatic than me, yeah.
No, normally I'm straight in there, making a fool of myself. I think that's probably the right decision from the referee. Jim Thwaites with another opportunity to put a ball in from a similar kind of position. Just wonder whether the short one to James Scanlon is on here from Jim Thwaites. See what he can conjure up. What opportunity can Manchester United make? There's a little bit of pushing and shoving going on here inside the penalty area. It's whipped in towards the near post. It's hit the side netting. Wow.
Yeah, he's winding up for that one. All day long it in favour of the left footer to do that, but we've seen him do that during the week down at West Ham. He goes up and goes for the sort of opposite angle that the keeper's thinking. The opposite corner. Trying to get in that near post.
It's not far away, is it? Clearly a bit of a dead ball specialist. Fletcher trying to win that back early for United. Referee gives the free kick, and that will be a yellow card for James Bailey. Some would say that that's a good foul to take.
Yeah, just a blatant trip, really. Just caught him there as they were breaking out. Yeah, just nowhere near the ball. Ref right on top of it. He's holding his hands up.
Yeah, he knows, James Bailey. Offside flag has gone up. That will not continue. I thought that might be the case.
As soon as somebody's in a lot of space, you always look to that linesman, because there must be a reason why they're in a lot of space.
When there has been no space in the game, really. Substitutes continuing to warm up for Manchester United, including Shea Lacey. We'll see as and when we get any more changes for Adam Lawrence's side. Ball's out to Tyler Fletcher. Helped onto James Scanlon. Lovely touch from James Scanlon. Great balance as well as he's on the run here. And he's up to the edge of the penalty area. Going to keep going. Tries to tuck it inside to Victor Musa. Doesn't get enough on it. And it's cleared away.
Oh, I would say be a bit more greedy and have a shot yourself there. Done well getting in the box, driving forward.
That's a lovely touch.
Everybody's backing off as well. He's got two people breathing down his neck.
I think is he looking? He knows Victor Musa's on the hat trick. I just wonder whether that plays into your mind.
I would. Well, yeah, it's decision making.
I'm with you, Arthur.
Be a bit greedy. Just have a swipe at that one, I thought. Anyway, Thwaites with a corner throw in again.
Here's the corner from Jim Thwaites. A header comes in. Oh, it's brilliant. Kokonki drills a header, but what a stop that is from Bailey Hall, who just palms it over the bar. Well, they don't get much better than that. Kokonki with a really powerful header from really close range, and somehow Hall gets his hands up.
Yeah, instinctive save. Almost right on top of him, 4 or 5 yards away. Manages to get it over the crossbar. Looked like goal number 3 for United there.
That is an incredible stop from the Liverpool keeper. Really good. So, corner from the opposite side now for United. Thwaites again, sends it in. Headed up in the air by Enahoro Marcus. Back into the box as United trying to force it through. Fletcher brings it out of the sky. Picks out Musa. Musa fighting for it, but it's Liverpool that can bring it away. Musa, though, has not given up on this just yet. That press is going to be won back by Manchester United. Tyler Fletcher does brilliantly. Opens up for Tyler Fletcher as he gets into the penalty area, takes the shot. It's just wide.
He's tried to get it to Musa, who was central, and then eventually when the ball comes back to him, he just tried to squeeze that in with his left foot at the near post, surprising the goalkeeper.
Well, it has been an entertaining game of football. There is no doubt about that. Double change coming for Manchester United here. Those changes are Reece Monroe and James Bailey. Well, in fact, it's 3 changes, as they're going to be replaced by James Overy, Dante Plunkett and Shea Lacey. Shea Lacey back into the Manchester United side for the first time since the 26th of October. Had a whole plethora of injury issues, but is an absolutely brilliant player to have back for Manchester United, and another option for the under-18s as they continue his rehab from that injury. And James Overy also back in. Musa with the effort is blocked by the goalkeeper, comes out to Shea Lacey. Lacey just wriggles free of the red shirts. Well, Victor Musa's just had a gilt-edged opportunity for his hat-trick, Arthur.
Yeah, that was a chance for him there. Keeper's done well though, he's saved it with his feet. Quickly out hauled, just closed it down.
Confirmation of the changes on your screen now. Oh, Musa, look, breaks through. Maybe just off balance, maybe just enough done by Enahoro Marcus, but he'll feel like he should have finished it off.
Yeah, he will do, but you've got to hold your hands up and say the keeper's there to stop it. He's done everything right, it's on target, saves it with his trailing foot.
Back down the left-hand side for Manchester United. James Overy onto the pitch for the Reds. I'm not sure he's played at all this season, James Overy. Be delighted that they've got some numbers coming back here. Adam Lawrence and his under-18 side. Ball's out of play for a Manchester United throw. Plunkett. Across it comes, Overy backing off on this right-hand side. Maybe has the opportunity to overlap with Shea Lacey here. Lacey has only got one thought in mind, and that's get into the penalty area. He is such an attacking player, Shea Lacey, isn't he?
Yeah, he manages to cross balls from dead ball lines. We've seen him do it many a time that you just think there's nowhere to get that, and he manages to scoop balls up into the air and score some goals like that as well.
Certainly has. He is from this neck of the woods as well as Shea Lacey. United in possession again. Got 17 minutes of normal time remaining, plus any stoppages. That crossfield ball has just got too much on it for Lacey to reach. Liverpool have possession back again. Still feels like Manchester United who are in the ascendancy, Arthur, but at 2-1 it's anybody's game.
But without a doubt, I'm sure United would have preferred to get that third goal. Flag up again.
Offside flag goes up against Jacob Devaney. Sorry, up against Liverpool in favour of Jacob Devaney. The referee wants the indirect free kick taken from 2 yards further back than it was. Overy. Drilled cross-field. Can that be chased down by Manchester United? Certainly can. Dante Plunkett doing brilliantly well to get there, and he's won that ball too. Picks out Scanlon. Scanlon flicks it round to Shea Lacey in the penalty area, finds himself some space, gets the shot away, palmed away brilliantly by Bailey Hall, who's made 3 critical interventions in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, another good attempt there. Cutting inside on his left foot this time, Lacey. Tried to bend it in that far post. Hall matched it.
It's a clever ball, that, from Scanlon to find Lacey all the way across the edge of the 18-yard box.
And a great crossfield pass to pick him out in the first time.
Whipped in again, turned away again. Lacey takes over. Lacey drives to the byline, going to win his side a corner. Jim Thwaites jogs from left wing duties. I don't think he'll be on right wing duties now. I think that will be the left foot of Shea Lacey to put the ball into the penalty area. In it goes. Headed upwards but not away. This time it is away from Liverpool. Scanlon steps in, steals it back. Good challenges from James Scanlon. United turning the screw on Liverpool. Shea Lacey into the box, is prevented from getting there. Thwaites and Overy working hard to get a ball back into the box. Arriving late was James Scanlon, who tried the volleyed attempt. Plunkett finds Scanlon again. Scanlon in a good position, will win another corner. And this is very much like the Alamo, isn't it? All one-way traffic at the minute, Arthur.
We're watching it just go in one direction at the moment. Liverpool just can't get out. They're just happy to just concede corners and protect a goal.
This is Thwaites that goes out to take the corner. Again, we've seen how good he is from these set-piece situations. Just needs to try and pick out a white shirt in the penalty area. What can Manchester United do from here with less than 15 to play? It's going to go all the way back post, where Lacey stands it back up into the box, flicked on again, but hoisted clear by Liverpool.
Yeah, good play from Devaney. They're pulling that out the sky.
Well, Lacey's got some space as well into the penalty area. Gets another shot away, curling one, but this time just wide of that far upright.
Same effort as previously a couple of minutes ago, just a little bit too wide there. Does that well, though. He can cut inside and bend it with his left foot.
Good ball back to him. Realised he was in a bit of space. Going to see a Liverpool change here. Change is Kareem Ahmed, who's coming onto the field. It is Joe Bradshaw who makes way. So Liverpool goal kick. Bradshaw, who is lively but has been kept pretty quiet over the course of the game by Manchester United. Chance here for Liverpool to get the ball forward. Out to the left-hand side it goes. Tyler Martin cuts in field, gets a shot away, and doesn't make the connection he wants to. Drags it wide.
Yeah, he's done everything right there, but thankfully doesn't get any connection that he wanted. Yeah, Lacey coming back to help out as well.
Yeah, as he cuts back in field, it sort of sends him into the traffic. Overy is looking for Lacey down that right-hand side, and Shea Lacey's come up with the goods again. What can they do from here, the Reds? Cross towards the back post. Victor Musa with the header, but it comes back off him and bounces away. Well, Victor Musa's had another opportunity to make it a hat-trick, and instead it's the goalkeeper that's in the way again.
Yeah, keeper's used his body again there. Hat-trick of headers that would have been.
Lacey goes down the outside. Shea Lacey Cuts back, goes down under the challenge, will be a free kick. Just a little bit over-eager there, Harry Evers, to win the ball back.
Yeah, got to the dead ball line there, dug that one out, and Musa's in there again, 2-3 yards from the goalkeeper, who point blank saved it with any part of his body.
Nothing more Victor Musa can do from there.
No.
He arched his back, he's generated the power, he's headed it down. Just got unlucky that the goalkeeper had been in the right place at the right time. Maybe this is the opportunity for Victor Musa's hat-trick. Maybe it's the opportunity for a third for Manchester United from another source. Lacey tries to whip that in low and underneath the wall. Out of play. United throw taken by Thwaites. Back to Devaney. Thwaites. Good technical football from those two. Armour. Out to Devaney. Lacey. Brings it under control on the left instep. That's the return ball to Overy. Hands on your opponents in the penalty area, that's what happens.
Yeah, it's done well, Liverpool defender, whoever's to stop him getting anywhere near the ball there. Just got to keep your hands down.
So, 10 minutes to go. Manchester United leading by 2-1 on Merseyside. But it has been even more one-way traffic in this second half than it was in the opening 45 minutes. Header forward from Thwaites, looking for Scanlon. Scanlon brings it under control, evades the couple of Liverpool players that are following him, finds a way through to Thwaites, looking for Plunkett. Thwaites steps in, Scanlon takes over. Scanlon trying to work a ball into the centre of the field, but he's quickly crowded out of it. Jacob Devaney gets contact on the ball but can't win the challenge. Evers. And Ahoro Marcus comes across. Liverpool in a good position here. United having to do some defensive work. Bent effort into the box. Is up and over the top, and a frustrated Joshua Sonny Lambie punches the air in frustration.
Yeah, I always look at the goalkeeper to see if he's sort of struggling a little bit, and I think he's not diving full out there. Burn Hughes, he knows that's going wide.
To Musa again, trying to work his way through Araboma. Asks the referee the question, and the response is no. Forward come Liverpool again. Ahmed out to Martin. Martin drives an effort in and up and over the top. Maybe a little on the selfish side there from Tyler Martin, with a couple of options standing in the middle of the pitch.
Yeah, I think if you can control the ball in the box and you're driving at your opponents, you're entitled to have a shot. You had the overlapping Evers there, just wanting a ball rolled in for him.
Was always asking an awful lot, I think, wasn't it, to get that through the defenders. Nervy. Is it a nervy final 10, this for Manchester United?
Possibly the way the games went, they probably feel as if they should have at least another goal or two for their domination in the second half again as well. Musa very unlucky with that point-blank header, with the keeper Hall saved it.
4 or 5 opportunities in the second half, haven't there, that have been a little bit unfortunate. Goalkeeper's made 3 top-quality saves. Bailey Hall is currently Liverpool's hero in this second half. And is a free kick. It's always a free kick. Standing leg taken out from underneath.
Only 2 yards away there, the ref there as well, right in front of him.
You need to get closer to him there. Let's see.
Across from Devaney. Be glad to get some minutes in his legs. Jacob Devaney ahead of the FA Youth Cup on Wednesday. Manchester United taking on Chelsea. Coverage from 5 to 7 on MUTV. Certainly stands a chance of being involved in that, Jacob Devaney. Important player for Manchester United.
Yeah, this will benefit him, definitely having a run out here for 20 odd minutes.
The referee said, I played advantage, so actually the free kick is Liverpool's, which they take quickly. Not sure everybody was entirely ready for that to be taken as quickly as it was, but they've adapted quickly, Liverpool. Out to the left, Martin. Into Evers, whips one in, turned away. Well, that could have gone absolutely anywhere, and just for a moment I wondered whether it was looping over the goalkeeper and into the back of the net, Arthur.
Yeah, well, this time Martin and Evers linked up well on that left-hand side. Good cross from the full-back. I felt as if that was going goal-bound as well, but thankfully it's come away from the goals. This shows you how dangerous it can be as we go into the last sort of few minutes of the game.
Nervy moment, wasn't it? Onanuga does get a ball in. It's something on it from the goalkeeper. Then the effort from Tyler Martin clips the heels of a defender and deflects wide. And I know I suggested it be a nervy final 10 minutes, but all of a sudden it appears to be turning into that.
Yeah,
Arthur.
well, the home side are throwing everything at it now. I think it was a block from Overy that just... That looked to me as if he's gone in. It's actually got mid-connection. It's come away from the goals.
Played away by Scanlon. Lacey does really well. Has he given the throw-in or the foul from Shea Lacey?
Free kick, I think.
It is the foul. Upton lifts one to the edge of the penalty area again, comes all the way through. Onanuga gets the ball into the box. It's cleared away by Manchester United, and maybe a counter-attack on here with Fletcher. Fletcher looking for Musa down that left-hand side. Screams of don't foul coming from the Manchester United technical staff. He doesn't, but it is Liverpool that can bring the ball away.
He's done well to bend his run there, Musa, and stay on side. Just unfortunately couldn't quite get a grip of it when the ball was passed into the channel.
Pressure comes again from Manchester United. Tyler Fletcher gets a touch to it. Musa can't retrieve it. We've got 2 and a bit minutes to go, and it's Liverpool that are...
It is getting nervy, as you said.
Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't going to be nervy. I thought if I got it out there in the universe, it wouldn't actually happen. Unfortunately, I seem to have manifested it. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. And despite Manchester United having the better of the entirety of the second half, it is Liverpool that are currently throwing the kitchen sink at trying to find a way back into this one. Don't forget, this one, a win here would close the gap at the top of the table to Manchester City to a point, because this is one of Manchester United's games in hand against their cross-city rivals. Slide tackle comes in from Plunkett, knocks the ball out for a corner.
Yeah, good challenge. Yeah, it looks as if the cross was going to get fired over there. He's done well to stretch his leg out and concede the corner.
Elsewhere in the Under-18s Premier League, Sunderland 3-0 up against Leeds United. Stoke City 3, Derby County 3 in a proper ding-dong in the Midlands. Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2 here. In excellent news, Leyton Orient 1, Manchester City 0 in the FA Cup. Ball edge of the penalty area. It takes a deflection. It's ended up in the back of the net. Oh, well, that is heartbreaking for Manchester United. Ball to the edge of the penalty area. Hit on the full by Tyler Martin. Takes a deflection on the way through and nestles in the bottom right-hand corner. 2-2.
Yeah, it takes a big deflection straight from the corner. He's volleyed that. Unfortunately, it's wrong-footed Burn Hughes and went in the near post. The corner's pulled back.
It's a good corner. Edge of the penalty area. And it's going to be Tyler Martin. I think it may even have come off Sonny Lambie on the way through.
There was enough red shots in front of him. I think it was one of them that he connected with. Yeah, it just shows you the importance of trying to get that third goal.
Well, still time. Can Manchester United conjure up something? Thwaites goes long and out to that left-hand side, but that's just too far ahead of Dante Plunkett. Just goes to show, doesn't it? You know, you can have all of the game, you can have all of the second half, you can have all of the chances. 3 crucial stops from the goalkeeper, 2 of which are spectacular, and then all of a sudden it's 2-2 from pretty much the only shot on target that Liverpool have had in the second half.
Yeah, they've been dominated really again. United have done ever so well, but it's not the way you look at dominance and possession. It's goals scored and conceded. Unfortunately, we've not been able to get that third goal, which our player merited.
It's one back by United. Thwaites is going to try and find a ball in towards Shea Lacey. Just can't complete that pass. There is a little bit of time left at the end of this. We're into stoppages. Can Manchester United find a way back into the lead? Victor Musa bends the ball into the channel, but Shea Lacey was retreating. As I was saying before that goal went in, Manchester City are behind in the FA Cup against Leyton Orient, at Leyton Orient. Stefan Ortega with the own goal there.
The former United player manager in Orient as well, Richie Wellens.
Good guy, Richie. Charlie was in the Manchester United Academy for a long while. Sonny Lambie is going in the book here for that challenge, as Liverpool desperately cling on to this 2-2. Joshua Sonny Lambie, confirmation that it is a yellow card for the Liverpool forward. Jacob Devaney standing over the free kick. Manchester United have got everybody, bar the goalkeeper, committed forward here. Drilled to the edge of the penalty area where it's headed away. Pops back out as the referee blows the full-time whistle. Just 2 minutes of time added on at the end of the game, and Manchester United have been sucker punched by Tyler Martin pretty much at the death. A corner into the penalty area, fired towards goal, huge deflection, carrying it past Cameron Byrne-Hughes, and 2 second-half goals from Sonny Lambie and Tyler Martin, squaring up the 2 goals from Victor Musa, and it means it's full-time in the Under-18s Premier League North. Liverpool 2, Manchester United 2.